Evet, oyunumuza kaldığımız yerden devam ediyor. Yes beni öldürecek ya. Geçeceğim ama bunu yapıyorum, yok bunu yapıyorum. Açınca direkt kapanıyor.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragons.
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging...
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you... Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still...
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
Arisen, have you been harmed? I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Sleep magic?
Bir vuramadım ya.
if ever I saw one. This will be over in moments.
Right you are. Nicely done.
Glad to be of service.
Well done.
Fret not. I'll let the pin go away. Hold on. Stay right there.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long.
Let us work together to...
Come to think of it, look how many women we count among our number.
What's this?
Laştık.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
We can ill afford to rush ahead, but
Would seem our boat is unbalanced.
Let us finish this. Bring the beam down.
strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Master, I've just had a thought. Might we make use of this torrent somehow?
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine to be Thank you, kind. I did not mean to.
Still in one piece. That's something.
This brute has quite the possession.
Fall back!
We shall be swept away.
Have my gratitude, sir. Could see my... I had taken you for another force arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us...
Tis not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid. We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Ne?
That ladder.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Hani savaşçı almak lazım.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let us.
I've got wares of every ilk.
Elsewhere.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I'll be here, but standing still is.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I've nothing to share at present.
Prod me if you must, Master. I've nothing more to say.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Envanterdeki şey nasıl?
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Fakat biz nereye gidiyor?
Sir Ricardo is in need of our... aid. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart.
I'll go and open the chest.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Ana.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many of his...
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid.
Oh, look, Master! Goblin!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Most impressive, Master.
A few more victories like that and we'll have them running for the hills.
Stop!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest, though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceit.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved up.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign, and it follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, you and no other are the sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for thus. Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. In order to rob you following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the... However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the goods...
My sword arm needs some work.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi!
Carol can result from lazy stomachs complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Suppose I ought not shuck rehearsal.
There's got to be something fun to do.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all. Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to
Üş.
start you off? Good day, sir.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford. Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Arm, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So, for you check the price, just remember.
Hmm.
Misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Bu beni yanlış yere. Neredeyim? Grafikler diyor beni ya.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure.
Ya.
Whatever could you want from me?
Ne olmuş? Mu acaba?
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Your Majesty, your timing is it is not a matter for prying ears. Pray. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with... Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village, west of Burn. Finally,
We have been charged with the...
there is much we ought to tend to. If we are to you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. but what say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but... I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Disa demanded Waldor, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For our laws dictate that, Your Majesty. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of... What say you? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeon. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, there is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Abi ta nerede?
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you. If I could, I'd never leave.
Well met.
It's nice to see everyone out and about. It's nice to see everyone out and about.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters. Everyone's busy with their own affairs. Making my back for someone else.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. I hear the coronation is to be held anon. Good. Of course, the matter of attendance is always a You see, commoners who perform merit, it beggars belief. For instance, if you...
I cannot afford another. What is your purpose?
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who? Aha! Then we are presented with three, or dieses. Have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the arisen by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen. And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but who escape? Here I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes, tell me. I suspected as much. Then we are done.
What's after training?
I'd rather not draw deal if I can avoid it.
Quit acting so chummy. You looking to join? Don't bother.
Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Oh, master.
Ne ya?
I thought I might never see you again.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Like it or not, I must go when he calls me.
It's too quiet here. Upbringing is slowing down.
Let such peace reign eternal.
Ben bu sarayı soyarsam zengin.
I'm still waiting on that report. I find myself hard pressed to respond.
The sooner my duties are concluded, the better.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
I have a great deal yet to learn, you see.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Our soldiers need better training.
Clap this blackguard in irons.
Now you've done it.
Lan gitmişiz de Disa'nın odasına.
Polish up.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Well, have you? I suspected as much. Then we are done.
Or to polish up my gear for the morrow.
I only pray my watch finishes without its peace.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
İbadet.
Quietude is a blessing.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Lan nasıl geç? Tam zaman geçir.
I've got nothing for ye.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
Got to focus. Head will roll if aught goes awry. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Gece oldu.
Oi! You can't come in here.
I'm sure I can handle this.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
But no, I've never announced anything.
Ought to look forward to, but a long day of work. A fine place to sit and gather one. Can't wait for the new equipment. Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Oi! You can't come in here. Oh no, you don't. You're. Oh no, you don't.
Benim için.
So, it was not to be.
Fine taste.
Rest of all my equipment.
Leave this place at once. You have no... You are not allowed in...
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
If they only knew. Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
My sword arm could use some
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I'll have to remember this place.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. You shan't be allowed to attend the masquerade in that garb, sir. I beg you to reconsider your appearance. I'd sooner stay out of that, were it possible.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Days for us are assigned at all.
Would that such peace reigned
Bilmiyorum.
Preparation's key. I up my training regime.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Thankless job, this.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if some... Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use...
Sven, where have you been, your grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a strong...
Prithee inform us. If aught were... Quiet at last.
Evet dostum. Büyük burada. Sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla kalın.